who have ADHD are at a much higher risk for teenage pregnancy, car accidents, substance use, and all of this is dramatically decreased when you introduce medications like Adderall, Ritalin, Vyvanse, the stimulants. I think it's fascinating that a group of medications can reduce the risk of teenage pregnancy, substance use, and help you regulate your mood and your emotions so much better, and help you actually focus and regulate your attention so you can focus on what you want to focus on. You can focus on the right thing at the right time and actually pass your classes. These meds are, in my opinion, the most effective meds in all of psychiatry, but a funny thing happens after you take them for too long. There's this thing called tolerance, which means if you're taking 5 milligrams of Adderall, at some point you're going to need 10. If you're taking 10 milligrams of Adderall, at some point you may need 15. If you've been taking 15 for a while, at some point we may need 20. And we may have to go up, and that's how you play the game. And sometimes people can take a drug holiday, and this means you either take the weekends off, or during the summers you could take a break from taking the medications. And of course, you gotta work this out with your provider. Work it out with your doctor. Don't blame this on Dr. Kojo. I'm just trying to provide y'all with the facts. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. But taking a drug holiday is a way to help reset yourself, and it can make the medications a bit more effective. And even sometimes, even when you are taking drug holidays here and there, and you're taking a break, or you may miss a couple of days of your medication, there are some days, and I can't explain this, but there's some days where you'll take your medication, but it's not hitting like it's supposed to. And look, I have ADHD. I take ADHD meds as well. There's no shame in my game. At one point, there was shame in my game. But nah, there ain't no shame in my game, because I can't be out here giving y'all this information online and living a completely different life and not taking my own advice. I need to take my own advice. But not to get off topic. Some days it just doesn't hit like it's supposed to, and it's frustrating because it could be a day where you have a lot planned, a day where you have some important meetings, a day where you have a test that you have to take, and it's a big test, the finals, midterm. But the Addy ain't hitting like the Addy's supposed to. And it's frustrating because, like I said, these meds are game changers. They're life-saving medications. These meds can literally prevent you from falling down a rabbit hole and using drugs, like the bad kind of drugs. That's how effective and that's how powerful these meds are. But there's going to be some days where the meds aren't hitting like they're supposed to. And it's on those days where we have to lean on our coping skills to get us through. And it could be a simple coping skill like getting all of the tools that you need. Get all the supplies you need before you sit down to work on something. So if you're going to write for an hour, instead of getting a couple of supplies here and there, no, we're going to grab everything we need. We're going to get the pencils, the crayons, we're going to get the sheets of paper, we're going to get a pencil sharpener, we're going to get some extra pens, get everything that you need, get a couple of snacks, and then we sit down, and then we hammer out the work. We put a timer on, and we hammer out the work. Make sure you go pee before. Number one. Number two, do what you gotta do. But come back, and we're gonna hammer out the work. And because there aren't as many distractions, and we don't have to get up to get certain things, we're gonna be good to go. So on the days where the Addy ain't hitting like it's supposed to, keep in mind, we still have the coping skills that we can fall back on. So we're gonna be alright.